Merry meet Gemini, Gemini sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Geminis starting today, the 16th of May, 2024. All right, we had a false start, so we are restarting. Sorry about that for everybody. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube are the lovely Jennifer and the lovely I Am Her Eminence. Moderating on Twitch is the lovely Honey Paw. Thank you so much, Gemini moderators, and thank you, Geminis and friends of Geminis, for joining us today. I am today reading with this Golden Tarot of the Marseille. And I've already purified with this Vervain by Fragonard. You can find the links to purchase those products right in the video description of this video on YouTube. If you're watching on a restream on YouTube and you don't want to watch me shuffle, you can use the timestamps in the video description to get right to the reading. Let's see. If you are watching us on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're on Twitch, please make sure that you follow us on Twitch. You can watch on Twitch without ads also when you subscribe to us there. This goes out to a lot of Gemini, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you, just disregard the reading and check out the zodiacal readings for your other signs, or remember that we have a general reading for all signs each and every day except for Monday. You can find the most recent restreams of all of our readings right on our website, arielscorner.com, arielscorner.com. We still have a shop, and that's at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. Right now we are at the end of where we are a bunch of affiliate links, so those are still live. You can purchase off of there, and we make a small commission off of each and every sale. We do appreciate your support. But look forward to our new shop, which is going to have a soft launch later this month, and we will have the full-on shop up and running sometime probably in June. So please stay tuned for that. If you'd like to donate, you can do that by going to paypal.me/ArielGatoga, paypal.me/ArielGatoga. If you're on YouTube, you could use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you feel like giving a donation. We do appreciate your support. And Gemini, we appreciate you for being here today for this 2-week reading. Let's get this show on the road. Give this deck a nice clean cut, and we will see what's in the cards for you for the next couple weeks. Starting with a 4 of coins, followed by the King of Swords, and then the Tower card. Well, oh boy. Okay. You got to be careful, Gemini. Sometimes with your dual kind of functioning personality, which is a wonderful gift. I know a lot of people think that, you know, they always make fun of Geminis for being a split personality because they're the twins. Actually, that's also your strength. You have the ability to see things from many different sides. You have a very fine mind, and your twin energy is actually something that is extremely important for all of us here. But the one thing that it can do is that you can forget what one personality is doing. Sort of, you can kind of forget or justify yourself if you're not careful, and fall asleep to the fact when you are being a total jerk and not realize it, because it's not, you know, when you're waking up to that other side of the personality, you don't see things that way. So you're not even aware of when you're being such a jerk. We all have our jerky tendencies, not just, you know, every single sign has their own version of that. But sometimes you fall asleep to it. Sometimes you're not really quite aware of when you're being kind of mean. And the kind of mean here with you is a, especially if somebody's wronged you, and especially if you feel very justified in your position, you can be relentless because you don't think you're doing anything wrong by being so mean. But at the same time, it's a horrible energy for you. It's not good for you. Even if they do deserve it, it's not good for you. And you don't want to be in this King of Swords energy all the time right now. And well, actually, you're not in it all the time because you do go in and out of it and forget what you're doing. That's the whole point of what I was talking about. You don't want to do that. because you still have to pay the price, whether it's this personality or the other one. You know what I mean? So you have to stay aware and allow yourself to have more grace right now. Even if, and you're not doing it for their sake. You're doing it for your own sake. Because look at what you're doing. This is not the right kind of tower experience. This is when I see the tower right after the King of Swords, it's the King of Swords that's causing the destruction. And there's some things that you're going to destroy that you don't want to destroy. That's the whole point of this. This is some of this, what's in this tower isn't what the normal, my normal interpretation of the tower, which is old, outdated stuff that needs to go away anyway. It's not that. When it's right after this King of Swords, frequently it's don't destroy all that good stuff in your life just so that you can be right. That's what the sentence of these cards are. Your need to be right is going to cause you to have things destroyed in your life that are precious to you, that don't need to be destroyed. And I think a lot of it, for many of you, many of you are having a problem with somebody over money. Somebody over money, or something to do with finances or assets, property, even health. And you're actually in a good space with the finances as far as doing the right thing and getting things in order and making sure that you're doing what you need to do. And they probably aren't. They're probably screwing up or something like that. And so you're really coming down hard. But recognize that sometimes when you're coming down hard, it affects everything and everyone around you in a way that you don't intend. And even so, when you're in the King of Swords energy, once you find out that you're doing that, the response is, because you're in that King of Swords energy, I don't care. It's not my problem. Then they should move. They should get out of the way, And you don't want to be like that, because you know that when the dust settles, you're going to look back and say, oh, I wish I hadn't overreacted. I wish I hadn't done that. So you have time to not overreact. So if you're noticing that you're overreacting and you're getting all upset and burning the village, just pull it back a bit, because when you do that, it's not, unless you have some fire signs in your chart, when you do that, it's different than when like a Leo or an Aries does that. You do it in this sort of cold, calculating way that's really mean and really cuts. And then you go back and you regret it later. And you don't want that. You don't want to go back and regret it later. So just be aware of it. And I'm not saying that you have to roll over and take things. You definitely need to stand up for yourself, but just notice the overreaction that might be happening for some of you. And don't allow yourself to indulge in that, because you're going to have a lot of cleanup to do later that is just unnecessary. Oh, you know what? Let me just shuffle and cut this one more time. Oh, I dropped it. Sorry. Got to make sure that we're reading with a full deck here. Ariel, you are not reading with a full deck today. No, I am. Okay. Let's see, Gemini. Good. See, the justice is on your side. This is all getting taken care of. You don't need to help things. It's saying it's all getting taken care of in a wonderful way. Don't ruin it. Beautiful way. You're doing, things are, if you pull out of whatever this is and just chill, everything's going to work out for you in a beautiful way. You're going to avoid so many problems if you just stop it and chill out and recognize that the universe is on your side. Totally on your side. You have everything going for you. You have everything going for you. It's understandable for those of you that are going through this sort of overreacting, kind of really just like it's understandable why you're going through it, because it's been, whatever has been going on has been going on. But what you may not understand, because when we're in the middle of that King of Swords experience, we're not willing to listen. We're not willing to listen to wisdom. It's a one-way street of I'm right, get out of my way. I'm in a destructive mode. I'm going to assault the fields. Get out of my way or I will kill you. Not literally, I hope. But so then what happens is when you're shutting down your ability to listen, all of this help that's there for you, Justice card, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, where the whole thing is not only are you going to be compensated for the things that somebody did for you, you're going to be compensated with interest in an easy way, in a relaxed way, in a comfortable way. But if you say, I don't care, I'm doing it my way, then you run the risk of destroying so much that you then have to go back and fix and make amends with because you overreacted and messed up a lot of stuff. And then all of this good will from the universe is sort of put on hold until later. So it's just a nice, easy kind of communication from the universe. Cool it. Just cool it. Even though you know you're right. Even if you're right on every level, it doesn't matter. It's not worth destroying things over because the universe has this. So you want to call upon that goddess of restitution. You can just say, I call upon the goddess of restitution. Anything and everything that was taken from me is now returned to me with interest in a wonderful way. But you have to let it happen. You can't just say, okay, but I'm going to, I'm going to make sure and I'm going to do things. I'm going to do things to make sure that they pay or whatever this happens to be, whatever your King of Swords motivation is. You can't do both because when you start acting, Spirit has to wait, especially when you're acting in ways that aren't being guided by Spirit. Spirit has to wait because you have the right to do whatever you want to do. You can do anything you want, and Spirit can't say no, but Spirit also doesn't have to support it. Spirit has its own way of working, and it's a beautiful way. Spirit's way is you're getting everything back and then some. It's going to be beautiful, and you're going to win. You're going to be the winner. The King of Swords says, whatever, I'm doing it my way. Die. And then you have so much cleanup to do, and you don't get all the benefit. In fact, you delay all the benefit. So I know what you're going through. I've been through it. We've all been through it. You're not alone in this. We've all been through this. But right now, you're on such a high level of assistance from the universe that you don't want to shut that down just so that you can be right. Let things work out in a wonderful way right now. Don't overreact. Cool your jets. Count to 10. Don't do something or say something that you're going to regret later. And if you have done or said something that you already regret, it's not too late to turn it around. So, and even later, once you've done and said things, it's not like you can't fix it. But what a lot of work for nothing, right? You're not the one. See, the thing is a lot of times when we're in the right in situations and we know that we're in the right, the ego uses that against us to say, well, since you're in the right, you can do something wrong. And then all of a sudden you've wasted all of that goodwill. So be aware of that. Don't overreact. Don't do something wrong. Two wrongs don't make a right in order for you to satisfy that ego urge. Instead, chill out. Recognize you don't want to destroy all the wonderful things happening and call upon that goddess of restitution. There's a wonderful meditation. I don't know if it's a wonderful meditation, but it's a meditation on this wonderful card of the Justice card that you may want to listen to. And it's called Invoking the Goddess of Restitution. And you can find the link to that and all of my tarot meditations in the video description of this very video on YouTube. There is also a meditation for this Tower card called Letting Go of What Is Worn Out, and you can also use that, but you want to focus that on letting go of what is worn out, meaning this need for destruction, this need to be right, this need to take matters into your own hands right now, this need to overreact. You don't want to do anything because the universe already has it set up that you're the winner. You already are winning, so don't screw it up. You're going to do great. All right, thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate you. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators. Today we had the lovely Jennifer, the lovely I Am Her Eminence, and the lovely Honeypaw. Thank you so much. We will see everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks, Gemini. Blessed be.